the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here, joined by the great Shaquille O'Neal and the equally great Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers as they play against the Celtics out in Boston. Well, for Boston, playing under 500 basketball over the last 10 games, they can do better, and they'll try to get on the winning side tonight. And Luke Walton, the 26th head coach in Lakers franchise history, he said it was his dream job. It's the team that drafted him and where he won his titles. Guys, do you like the hire?
Well, I mean, he showed as an interim coach with the Warriors, he could get the job done. They started out, Ernie, 24-0 when he was a Warrior coach. He broke the NBA record. So how in the world will you not get it? You went 39-4 overall. So you set the stage for what the best record in the NBA history ever had.
Well, I know Luke very well. He was my rookie. He used to carry my bags. He's worked with coaches like the great Phil Jackson, Steve Kerr. What I like about him is he has the right disposition, very laid back, and I think the young players speak his language.
Were you tough on him when he was your rookie?
I sure was.
What's the worst thing you made him do?
Go to Krispy Kreme and get me some donuts.
What was that, like 18 times a day?
That would be correct.
Time for tip-off.
More donuts, please.
Let's send it to Kevin.
Glaze.
But I just got back with these.
Glaze.
I want more.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Let's see the visiting team, Los Angeles Lakers. At power forward, Larry Nance Jr. At the other forward position, Brandon Ingram. At point, Lonzo Ball. At the other guard position, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. At center, Brook Lopez. The head coach of the visiting team is Luke Walton.
It's the Lakers, and they're doing business on the road. It's an interconference NBA matchup. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Doris Burke. And we've got David Aldridge on the sideline. Taking a look at Boston. Well, they didn't have the success they hoped for on the recent road trip, but now is the time to regroup for a win with the help of their tremendous fans.
And you know, for the Celtics, this has been a terrible way for them to kick off their year. They have to find a way to get back on track soon before this season gets away from them.
And there was such high hopes for them in the preseason. It's hard to believe how quickly these losses are piling up.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. The big men are Nance and Lopez. The lengthy pair of KCP and Ingram on the wing. And it's Ball in at the 1. Now here's Ball. Marcus Smart missing that last shot. Now here's Ball. In the corner, it's Ingram. Sinks the three-pointer. Ingram's got himself on the board with 3 there. Already, Doris, several elite rookies are struggling. We often see top high school players making the seamless jump to college. Why is that next jump from college to pro so much more difficult?
Well, I think every level of basketball that you go up, whether it's high school to college and then college to pro, there's a different level of physicality. The players take an extraordinary jump both in their approach to the game, their level of professionalism, what their physical and mental maturation state is. So the NBA has the best players, not only from the United States, but from across the world. And so obviously there's a level of preparation that's required on a day-to-day basis, and the season is so much drastically longer from the college, which plays about 32 to 40 games, to an 82-game regular season, and then if you're fortunate enough to be in the playoffs. So there's a level of endurance required in addition to both the physical and mental maturation standpoint.
Now Smart following the miss by Lonzo Ball from deep. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Nance outside. Nance a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ball. The Lakers rebound. Good on the bucket.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
Well, you better be more physical on the glass because they wanted that rebound more than them, plain and simple.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge. I had a chance to talk with head coach Luke Walton. DA?
I asked him what reasons he cited for their disappointing record so far. He said, it's not so easy to put a finger on. I think we may lack the killer instinct of some of the better clubs. We haven't displayed the confidence to finish teams off even when we have them on the ropes. It's been a rough year for them, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Now Nance. After Gordon Hayward's three-pointer, they didn't go. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Caldwell Pope.
Well, how smart is Marcus Smart using his body? He's such a physical guard, seeks out contact. Nice.
And you look at Marcus Smart, a career field goal percentage in the mid-30s. And yet, Doris, he's playing starters minutes for one of the best teams in the East.
I think, Kevin, sometimes a player will force you to look beyond the box score, right? Smart has a chance to be one of those no-stat stars. The advanced measures indicate this guy is one of the top guards in the NBA.
And that one falls for Smart.
Boy, I just love how Marcus Smart plays the game of basketball. He's aggressive, he's intelligent, and he doesn't mind getting under your skin.
And so, Smart nails both of them. And at 6'4", 220, Marcus Smart with terrific strength for a combo guard, Greg.
I mean, he can just flat out bully most guards and even hold his own against the bigs. Beyond, though, that physical stature, it's his mentality that makes him special. He's a fire breather, just the type of player the Celtics look for.
And Boston has possession after the basket by Los Angeles. And that one's good, Irving. Irving's got his first basket.
And there it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
Ingram dishes to Caldwell Pope. Nance a screen on Hayward. They set the pick. Back to Caldwell Pope from past the arc. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Celtics trail by 6. Outside Irving. Pass to Hayward. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Make no mistake, Gordon Hayward, a crafty finisher near the bucket. He'll take what the defense gives him.
Now, here's Ball. He's guarded closely. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Nance. Lakers passing it around. Caldwell Pope with it. Now guarded by Smart. From downtown. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Celtics have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Outside Irving. In the corner, Horford with it. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Yeah, that's what you want from Irving. He's a point guard who is always looking to distribute the rock.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Lopez. Nance outside. The dish to Ball. Back to Nance. Over Horford. Nance, no good.
And why take that contested shot? I mean, make the extra pass.
Now, that's a head scratcher. When the defense is in your grill, move the ball.
Now, here is Irving. He's coming off a 34-point game against Atlanta. It's stolen by Nance. Ingram with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Ingram passes the ball. The offensive rebound, Lopez. And he makes the bucket, drew contact, and gets the whistle, too.
It's really nice to see Lopez pounding the glass. He's attacking it with great energy right now.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Well, Brook Lopez was drafted by the Nets. Remember, he played almost a decade there, half in New Jersey, the other half in Brooklyn. And when that team went young, it made sense to move him to a more competitive environment.
Now, here's Horford. 12 points his last outing. Smart dishes to Horford. The Lakers with the rebound. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
May have been the worst effort you'll see from them all season long. Even for a game they weren't supposed to win, it should not have been that bad.
Knew it would be tough going in, but they were completely overmatched. Skill, effort, everything.
Hayward kicks to Irving. To the middle, Tice. Boston, no good that time either. And Lopez saw a little of everything with the Nets.
Well, you think about he played under 5 different head coaches and double that if you count the interims he had to play with. So even though he spent so many years with one franchise, there was not a whole lot of continuity for him. A free agent after the season, we'll see if he can find a more stable situation.
Lakers shooting their second and third free throws tonight. First one falls for him. And Brandon Ingram, the second overall pick in 2016 out of Duke. What do you make of his rookie season?
You know, very much a work in progress. You have to remember how young he is. Didn't turn 19 until 3 months before the draft. And he's still rail thin. So he's got a chance to improve very quickly over the next few seasons as his body continues to mature.
And so he hits both. Doris, many teams want to push the pace now. I know you like that. Some do it better than others. What's the key, and you've done this in college, to being successful with an up-tempo scheme?
Well, I think obviously, one, you've got to have 3-tool players who are unselfish by nature. 3-tool meaning once you catch the basketball, you are a triple threat. You can pass it, you can score it, you can dribble it. You're able to be a playmaker in every instance because once you allow people to spread the floor, and by that I mean the spacing is, There are 5 guys spread out maybe beyond the three-point line, so the defenders are essentially on an island until a screen comes. You've got to be a triple threat on the catch to be successful in those pace and space systems. You got to be able to shoot it too, Kev. That's the key.
Now here's ball. After Gordon Hayward's miss,
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
and Gordon Hayward driven to improve his game and carry this team deep into the playoffs.
You have to admire the work habits of Gordon Hayward because he went from a high draft pick to someone who has turned himself into a legitimate all-star. You love his hunger, looking within and saying, how can I be better and lead my team to greatness?
Shooting two.
The first one falls.
Boy, oh boy, has Gordon Hayward turned himself into a complete offensive player? His offense has grown every single year. There's no question you want the ball in this guy's hands.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. No good on the second, so he hits one of two. And Hayward has packed down the muscle. Doris, you've seen it. He's a dangerous finisher inside.
You're right, Kev. Crafty, explosive, and he's got tremendous touch. This guy can make something out of nothing.
Now here's Ennis. Picked by Randall. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the three. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
The blown opportunity after the two-man game creates a terrific look.
Well, he simply misfired. You've got to capitalize when the screen opens up wide open shots like that.
Here's Morris. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Here's Baines. Here's Rozier. It's good from long range.
Obviously, he's not the top priority for the defense in those situations. It results in an open three.
Ennis with the ball. They set the pick. Pick by Randall. Back to Clarkson. Lakers working the ball around now. Ennis kicks to Randall. This one for three. And the three ball is good. Clarkson's got himself on the board with three there.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Well, I love how personal this thing is getting. If you drain a three on me, anything you can do, I can do better.
Now here's Hayward. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Atlanta. To the inside. And the layup's good off the glass. Baines has got his first bucket of the night.
I love the way Gordon Hayward surveys the floor. He's always actively looking to get his teammates involved.
Zubac's the pass to Ennis. And there's the feed to Randall. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D-thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Rozier kicks to Baines. Pass to Hayward. Over Dang. Almost, but it rolls out.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Ennis kicks to Dang. There's a screen. Now here's Ennis, covered by Morris. Nailed from three-point land. Now it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
A steady screen set on that play, and the defense disappears. Nice communication between teammates to make that play work.
Hayward against Dang. Hayward kicks to Brown. Hayward outside. Stolen by Clarkson. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
And the way he went about it, no better way to increase the lead and energizes your teammates.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Right, perfect contest in that instance, Greg, making it really hard on the shooter to have any kind of space at all.
And Julius Randle, that 7th pick back in the 14 draft out of Kentucky, was a 5-star recruit out of high school and was able to help get the Wildcats to the championship round. So this is a guy who is used to the spotlight.
That free throw good from Randle. And Julius Randle with an intriguing game, a great rebounder. He's a pretty good ball handler for his size, too.
Yeah, he likes to rip it and run, and very athletic when he gets ahead of steam, and boy, he can be tough to contain.
The Celtics making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. There's 1:40 left in the first quarter. Morris a screen. There's the pick. To stop the run, buries the jump shot. Tatum's got his first points in this one.
And there's another aspect of his game, the ability to work off the screen. Give this guy any kind of space, and he's going to torch you.
Ennis. That one misses. And it's Boston the other way. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
You know, they're the visiting team. It's a loud arena, very distracting at times, but simply no excuse for missing a ton of free throws.
Well, I couldn't agree more, Greg. Situations like that you hope build character, but they need to knock down the free throws, bottom line.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Bogut's checked in. Brown wide open, he fires. And another basket for Boston.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
Ennis dishes to Clarkson. Picked by Randle. Back to Clarkson. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
I'll tell you, this guy will not stop pouring it on. It doesn't matter what approach they've tried to use against him. He has had an answer for everything.
Here's Rozier. Now the pass to Tatum. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And look at the focus. I mean, Tatum's not going to allow the defense to overwhelm him. Simply keeping his eyes on the bucket there and cashing in down low.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Clarkson. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Up top, Brown. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Here's Tatum. No good on that last second attempt there. And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. And we'll be right back after this. We caught up with Kyrie Irving earlier, and he talked a little bit about expectations for himself and his teammates.
We expect so much out of each other every single night, and the team is going to go as hard as we go, as well as the other pieces that we have on the team. But we have to control it from a standpoint that we have to play off each other.
Kyrie reminding us that it's not just the expectations of the fans and the media, but also, perhaps the most demanding of all, are the expectations they've got for each other.
Oh yeah. They're constantly trying to manage expectations while still demanding the best from one another. And I got to tell you, it's fun to watch.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
It was huge, no doubt, and it seems like they simply can't miss from downtown.
Tatum out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Aaron Baines. Then there's Brown, and it's Rozier in at the point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Now here's Ennis. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Rozier. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. And yes, it's good. Rozier's got 4 points in the quarter. Lakers leading by 3. Ennis kicks to Bogut, passes to Clarkson. Lakers passing it around, unloads from 9. Here's Randall, got a piece of it. Now the fast break, Tatum with the ball. And again, it's Boston converting.
And how about the quick hands there by Tatum? Terrific anticipation as he comes up with that steal and able to convert that defense into offense.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, Celtics coach Brad Stevens is known for getting the best out of his players. He said every NBA player has an elite strength. Some of them have 10 of them. Those guys are the very best in the league, right? But every one of them is here for a reason. And there are times where you can really soar with that skill. Kevin?
And that's why Stevens is already one of the best coaches in the league, David. You've talked about him for a long time, getting maximum results from every one of his players. Al Horford, he's checked in for Boston. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Ball's checked in for Ennis.
And you've got to stay with Ball off that pin down. He's very smart at knowing how to position himself in these situations.
Now here's Brown. Dishes it to Tatum. Pick by Horford. Just 4 to shoot. Shot off the pick. Misses off the right iron. Lakers leading by 3. And the Lakers, Greg, for a long time could rely on the lure of Los Angeles to draw top free agents. History does a lot, it seems.
Yeah, Paul George listing them on his short list shows they still have that pull, but the Lakers will be big players in free agency, I believe, in the near future.
Now, here's Clarkson. Jason Tatum missing his last shot.
Boy, excellent team basketball. Use the screen to free himself up and drill the jump shot.
Here's Rozier. He's got 7. Kicks it to Horford. Pass to Rozier. Picked by Horford. Pulls from the top of the key. And the shot no good, a bit short. Lakers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And here's Clarkson. 12 points for him. Screen by Bogut. Ball, the pass to Bogut. The kick out to Dang. Brown right side. And the shot goes in. Brown's got his second bucket tonight.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Brown against Clarkson. Now, here's Ball. Defense right on him. Foul on the play. Basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
How about the strength on display there by Ball? Not the biggest guy out there, but he wills these shots in despite the physical contact.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Lopez, he's checked in for Bogut. Nance comes in for Julius Randle. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Luol Deng. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Clarkson. That's good from Ball. Of course, you've been a color analyst for both men's basketball, women's basketball. Stylistically, what's the difference, in your opinion, between the two, if anything?
Well, I think there are a number of differences. The primary one being athleticism is slowly starting to take shape and more dictate the outcome of success in women's basketball, whereas athleticism has always been a part of dictating the outcome of games. The above-the-rim aspect of the NBA versus, for the most part, the below-the-rim aspect of the WNBA. That would be the primary difference for me.
But the fundamentals, too, sometimes stand out. The women's game, I think, really, you can see fundamentals so strong.
You can, Kevin, and I think what helped the women's game tremendously was, especially in the WNBA, you had NBA coaches transition to roles in the WNBA, the Bill Lambiers, the Mike Tebow, so they taught that group how to be pros, how to win on that level.
Excellent point. Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. That one is off.
And guys, really no ceiling on Ingram. This is a guy who has the potential to be a truly great player before it's all done.
He hits the second from the line. And if there's one weakness for the Celtics, it's rebounding. Last season, Doris, one of the 5 worst teams by rebound rate.
Right. They're not worried about their offensive rebound rate, Kev. They want to get back in transition. But to me, it's the second chance points for their opponents where they need to be better.
Now here's Ingram. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
The knowledge that Ingram possesses, well aware that the D is going to hack him in these situations.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. And he makes the first.
And how unique is this situation for the Celtics? I mean, one of the best teams in the league, and yet at the same time, still drafting top picks. You know, the after effects of a trade with the Nets that quite honestly will go down as one of the league's all-time heists.
He's off on the second. And as the Nets struggle to rebuild without their draft picks, Greg, their losses have been Boston's gain.
Yeah, the rich get richer. I mean, meanwhile, the Celtics sign all-star caliber veterans like Al Horford and Gordon Hayward on the open market. And it's just rare for a team to have the best record in the conference and land the #1 overall pick.
You love how Al Horford used his length to corral that offensive board. He keeps possessions alive with his activity.
Lopez a screen. Nance a screen on Irving. Now here's Ball. Covered by Irving. Here's Lopez. And he's good on the 3-ball. Lopez has got 6.
You simply have to remember that Brook Lopez can stroke the jumper. This guy on catch and shoot is terrific.
Irving dishes to Tatum. Shoots over Ingram. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Lakers leading by 7. Inside, Lopez kicks to Ingram. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look, and another 3 for the Lakers.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
So the Celtics called timeout, their first.
And one of the more surprising moves this past offseason was when the Pistons let KCP go. Two sides couldn't see eye to eye on a contract, and eventually they let him be an unrestricted free agent.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for the Celtics. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for the Lakers.
It really struck a nice balance between long-range shooting and also attacking the rim. That keeps the defense off balance and keeps things flowing offensively.
Now here's Smart. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Outside Irving. Back to Smart. Shot clock at 3. Boston, no good that time either.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And stolen by Hayward. They're running. And laid in to finish the break. Hayward's got 5.
Gordon Hayward has an exceptional ability to get out on the break. This guy's a terrific athlete who the defense has trouble staying in front of.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. Here's ball. After Gordon Hayward's bucket, Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Irving. Got a piece of it.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots. And you really got to be in awe at the way that Kentavious Caldwell-Pope plays defense. So disciplined in this era of three-point shooting to kind of stay home on fakes and playing great position defense. He just sticks to his man like glue.
That free throw good from Caldwell-Pope. Now with Caldwell-Pope, it's not like he's playing defense on just anyone. Greg, he usually draws the opposing team's top scorer as his nightly assignment.
Yeah, and he's earned that responsibility because of his play. I mean, typically plays a ton of minutes and never slows down during the game. All around fantastic defensively.
And Caldwell-Pope drops them both.
Boy, his free throw shooting has been on the mark tonight. Nothing new there, right?
Right side Irving. There it is, his 3rd basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
Boy, Irving's so comfortable at any range. A mid-range jumper, though, that's his sweet spot.
Feeds the ball. He kicks it to Caldwell-Pope for the 3. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hayward with the ball. Now guarded by Ingram. In the corner, Irving with it. Here's the screen. He dishes it to Horford. Shot clock at 6. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And now just a 5-point Los Angeles lead. LA's gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Now here's Ball. He's covered closely. Now Ingram. 17 points for him last game against Memphis. And Boston with the rebound. Horford's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, listen, we know this. Al Horford has always been a great mid-range shooter. It's just been in the last few seasons that he's made that 3-point shot a bigger part of his offensive attack, and it's crucial, guys.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And for a guy like Horford who can hit at a high clip from 20 feet, Doris, it makes sense to take a step back and tack on that extra point.
Well, that's exactly right. Why take a long 2 when you have the ability to make the 3? But to me, the most valuable thing Al Horford brings is versatility at the center spot.
And he's good on the second.
It's an amazing thing to watch Gordon Hayward play the game of basketball. Every year he's made improvements, and he is a legit all-star level talent now.
Now here's Lopez. He's coming off a 13-point game against Memphis.
You know, he was also one of their key contributors on the glass. His effort was terrific. Well, you've got to look at this guy's shooting as one of the main reasons they've been able to build this lead.
Irving with it, now guarded by Ennis. On its way from Hayward for 2. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one. Lakers leading by 4. Ennis passes to Lopez. Now here's Zubats. He feeds it to Ingram. There's the three. Rebound by the Celtics. Hayward's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
I'll tell you, he's been dry from three-point range in the second quarter after hitting one in the first.
There's the pick. Fires for 3. Nice. 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
After a shaky start, boy, he's found the range. Good second quarter for him.
Ennis kicks to Zubats. For 3, Caldwell Pope. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
There's the dish to Irving. And again, Boston with the triple.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Here's Ennis, looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Zubats. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Boy, that's a decisive move to the cup. He gives the defense no chance to react.
Irving dishes to Hayward. Here's the 3. And again, it's Kyrie Irving with the triple. Irving's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Ingram. He has 7. Zubats kicks to Ennis. Caldwell Pope outside. Just 5 to shoot. Picked him clean. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. That one goes. Count it.
Well, that's a case, Kevin, where Marcus Smart is anticipating that pass. He jumps into the passing lane and uses his terrific speed. That's beautiful.
Now, here's Zubats. Down low, here's Caldwell Pope. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
I'll tell you, what a start in the first quarter, and now he's taking it to a new level here in the second.
Here's Irving. He's got 12. Now the feed to Baines. The Celtics working the ball around now. Hayward can't hit.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
Almost like he was anticipating the play call, right? You love the hustle.
For Los Angeles, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both. There's 10 seconds left in the first half. Outside Irving. Shoots over Clarkson. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got 10 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, when Irving is hot, there isn't much you can do to slow him down. Pretty much have to ride out the storm, guys.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Boston Celtics. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Brad Stevens. Coach, what did you think of your team's energy in the first half?
I think the energy's fine. I thought we did look a little gassed at the end of that first stint for some of our starters, but I thought for the most part it was good.
Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Welcome, everybody, to the halftime show. I'm Ernie Johnson. The guy nodding over here is Kenny the Jet Smith. And the guy that's doing that is Shaquille O'Neal. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 14 points and 5 assists. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Well, I love the way they're pushing the tempo, beating the defense down the floor, filling the lanes, finishing with authority, Ernie, getting to the rim and finishing hard.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
The three-point shot has really, really helped them out. I don't always like to see teams rely on the three, but when it's dropping like that, I say roll with it. They keep setting good screens, running these pick and rolls, they'll be tough to beat.
And that's all we can do for now. As the second half begins, we get you back to Kevin Harlan.
Welcome back, everyone. There's State Station. That's where you get off the tee if you're going to go visit the old State House here in Boston. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. And Tavius Caldwell-Pope really making a difference here.
I mean, he was prolific in that first half. You know it's coming, but it's just so tough to stop.
And this is what he does, right, Greg? He's out there to score the basketball, and throughout that first half, he dominated.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first two quarters. LA has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And the Lakers, Greg, have acquired some intriguing young talent. Do you see this group blossoming into elite status?
I mean, there's still some question marks. Injuries have been an issue. I do see some all-star potential for some of their young fellas. Superstar potential, though, tougher to say. They've got something to build on, though, and that's key.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the Lakers. Caldwell-Pope is the two, with Ingram playing small forward.
Two.
The big men are Nance and Lopez, and it's Ball in at the point. That's good from Brook Lopez. Doris, they say that one of the toughest things about calling a game is balancing pure basketball knowledge with entertainment. What's your approach with that topic?
Do you know that was the last piece of broadcasting that I think fell into place for me? For a long time, I felt like I was proving myself, Kevin, so I didn't relax and enjoy it. But my son one time said to me, when we were watching a game, he said, Mom, you have to understand when the announcers are having fun, we're having fun.
Chemistry's such a big part of it, isn't it?
Crucial.
Now, here is Irving. Down low. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. And a look here at the shot chart for Irving.
And everything he's touched has turned to gold. If you are on defense, you have to make sure all five players know exactly where he is at all times. Because if he gets a sliver of a look, he'll get it done.
The Lakers in the lead. Caldwell-Pope outside. There's the pass to Ball. And Nance kicks to Ball. Lopez, a screen on Irving. Ball, the pass to Lopez. 5 to shoot. Hayward outside. Pass to Irving. Horford with the screen on Lopez. Here's Irving. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 11 points. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. And it's Ingram missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Smart kicks to Irving. Picked by Horford. Back to Smart. Shoots the three. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 6 assists in the game.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Caldwell-Pope dishes the ball. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Ball's got 8 points.
How about the amount of space Brook Lopez clears out? This is a big frame who sets terrific screens.
In the corner, Smart with it. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's the Lakers. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Caldwell-Pope kicks to Nance. Out to the right wing. Nance a screen. Caldwell Pope against Horford. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Smart passes to Horford. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Horford's got it all tied up now for the Celtics. Nance a screen. Ball kicks to Nance. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Good on the triple. Caldwell Pope's got 22.
And Caldwell Pope taking over this game. Tremendous confidence he's displaying in his ability.
Nance against Irving. Wide open look. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Boy, nice team basketball being played right there. You see the open man and you deliver the ball right away.
Ball dishes to Caldwell Pope. Nance a screen. Now here's Ingram. He's got 7. Here's Caldwell Pope. Pops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
And just a smooth customer off that pick and roll. KCP making a quick assessment and decides to take it for himself.
Now here's Irving. It's a 3-point game. Can't hit from 12. Ball with it. 8 points for him. Nance a screen. Here's Ball. No good that time. Good work defensively by Horford.
As long as they can hang on to this lead, he won't have to answer for what's been an off night for him.
3-pointer, Hayward. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 14 points for Gordon Hayward.
Oh my goodness, you've got to love Gordon Hayward's ability to fill it up from deep. This guy's a pro at stretching the floor.
Here's the screen. Caldwell Pope passes the ball. Lopez a screen on Hayward. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Ball's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, you've got to stay with Ball when the pick comes. You know he's looking to get the shot off.
Irving with it, now guarded by Ball. Irving kicks to Hayward. A floater. Good D by Lopez.
That's just superb interior defense, not allowing him a free run to the rim.
Back to Nance. It's tipped. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
Yeah, you go for the steal, but at least you do get the deflection.
Well, Greg, you make them reset their offense, right? It's disrupting their rhythm.
Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Rozier comes in for Irving. Andrew Bogut checked in for the Lakers. Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 24. Celtics trail by 4. A player who measures his impact, Greg, on the game at the defensive end, the 7-footer Andrew Bogut.
Yeah, and it's interesting. He said he was a horrible defender at the University of Utah. Soaked up the game from the great defenders in the NBA. Learning defensive 3 seconds, when to go, when not to. He's a master now.
And, Kev, I think it's crucial that Marcus Smart be able to drain these mid-range shots, right? He does a great job squaring himself up.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 26. It's deflected. And now running up the court, Hayward's pushing it up. And the shot is good. Hayward's got 5 points in the quarter.
Now, don't you love watching Gordon Hayward simply take over on the offensive end? I think the defense understands we're in for a long night.
Here's Ingram. 7 points in the game. Nance sets a screen for Ingram. And it's Ball in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Nance a screen. They grab their own miss. The Celtics have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Here's Rozier. 7 points in the game. Tatum setting the pick for Horford. In the corner, Smart with it. Over Caldwell Pope, and another basket for Boston.
Well, I'm not sure what the defense can do. I mean, Marcus Smart just nails a tough jumper with a defender in his grill.
Nance a screen. Bogut dishes to Caldwell Pope. And Smart over to help. Ball no good.
Well, that's tough defense in the paint, harassing him every step of the way.
Tatum passes to Smart. In the corner, it's Hayward. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Now it's a 5-point Celtic lead.
Challenging this D with the 3-ball. That's his second from distance this half, and he also hit one in the first half, too.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
Yeah, this is a great rivalry, guys. I mean, even though they're in opposite conferences, you look back and these teams have a lot of history.
Gordon Hayward with another strong contribution so far in this one.
He's flat giving it to him right now, and this timeout is critical if they're going to stop his momentum. I think you've got to make some major defensive adjustments.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Morris comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Terry Rozier. And then for Los Angeles, Randall's checked in for Nance. Dang comes in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Caldwell Pope. Now, here's Clarkson. 12 points for him. Screen by Bogut. Over in the corner, Randall. Shot to end this cold run. Al Horford with the rebound. Boston leading by 5. And here is Brown. Morris outside. Now Smart. Picked by Horford. Now here's Smart. Trying his luck deep. Rebound collected by Clarkson. From about 19 feet, here's Bogut, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Bogut's got his first points in this one. Boston's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Here's Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Tatum's got the lead up to 5 now for the Celtics.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
It's stolen by Morris. Now here's Smart. He's covered by Clarkson. Morris. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Morris has got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, Brad Stevens started his own preseason coaching summit in Boston. This guy is clearly dedicated to his craft. He's dedicated to learning from his peers. He is always watching games from every different angle to try to learn.
Here's Ball. Following the basket by Marcus Morris. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 7 points for the quarter.
There's just a feel that Ball plays with that really separates him from so many other players. He's superb at finding ways here to score in the paint.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 10. Picked by Horford. Here's Brown. That one, no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. And rumor has it Brad Stevens used to keep a pad of paper for every TV in the house to sketch plays that he saw in games.
Well, those were the old days. Now he can just text an assistant with the game and timestamp, and then he reviews a marathon edit of plays for things he can use. Oh, the beauty of technology.
Now, here's Clarkson. Tight defense on him. Randall kicks to Ball. Screen by Bogut. Ball dishes to Bogut. And no good. Good work defensively by Horford. Celtics leading by 7. Smart passes to Horford. On the wing, Morris. 1:12 left to play in the third. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity.
And when he's aggressive, watch out. Morris finishing through the contact, now going to the line to try and add one more.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Irving's checked in for Marcus Smart. And then for Los Angeles, Ivica Zubac has checked in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Ingram in for Luol Deng. That free throw good for Morris.
I think, Kev, you look at the Celtics offense, not a lot of points in the paint or free throw attempts. They're very perimeter oriented.
Now here's Randall. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Picked by Randall. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Bangs home the trifecta.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Irving kicks to Morris. Back to Irving. Morris a screen. Irving up top. He's covered by Clarkson. From the stripe. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. 16 points for Kyrie Irving. Lakers trail by 9. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Ball kicks to Ingram. Dishes the ball. From deep three-point range, and Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Horford can't throw down the putback. So it's Gordon Hayward making things happen for the Boston Celtics. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. And meanwhile, Coach Brad Stevens talking to his team.
Hey, we're doing so many good things on offense. Keep moving it. Keep looking for it. We just have to challenge as well as we can down here.
And Brad Stevens happy with their motion. They're shot making, but still looking for more stops on D.
Yeah, I mean, it always feels like there's more you can do defensively. And that's probably the case here. They just have to keep grinding out on the floor.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play getting started. Irving and Brown pair at the 1 and the 2. Morris is out there with Tatum. That's the Boston 5. Clarkson against Irving. Ball with it. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Bulls got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Los Angeles. Irving against Clarkson. Irving kicks to Morris. And a miss there on the triple. Lakers trail by 6. Pass the ball. Inside. Tries to save it. Irving for 3. Good on the triple. Irving's got 19 points.
Boy, when Irving is in rhythm from distance like he is, turn the lights out. Defense has no answer.
To the inside. Made that one as his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
This guy's pulling his weight tonight. The guys around him need to pick up the slack and start following his lead.
Tatum with it. Out guarded by Ingram. Outside Irving. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Boy, how about the speed at which Kyrie Irving comes at you on the drive? This is why he's able to draw so many fouls.
And Kyrie Irving, a good playmaker. But he looks to score first, wouldn't you say, Doris?
Well, I think, Kevin, you can see with his tremendous skill level, playmaking is an area where he can be even more dynamic.
First one falls for him.
Now, Irving is so versatile as a scorer. Outstanding free throw shooter, too.
And so he makes both from the line.
Boy, you think about the virtuoso ball handlers in NBA history, Kyrie Irving has got to rank at the top of that list. You know, his ability to dissect defenders, get into the lane, that is the foundation of his offensive game.
Now, here's Ball. Randall with the ball, now guarded by Tatum. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, there is clearly a size mismatch, and from the mid-range, there's no way that shot's going to be blocked.
On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Clarkson. Boston again missing. And the fans get their money's worth watching Irving. My goodness, Doris, he puts on a show.
Oh, he certainly does. He's got every move in the book. A devastating crossover, a little in and out dribble, the hesitation, the spin, the ability to stop on a dime and hit the pull-up. You don't ever know as a defender which way to go.
Timeout called the Lakers.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
And when Marcus Morris gets a defender in a one-on-one situation, Greg, he feels the most at home.
And part of that might be from going up against his twin brother all the time when they were young. Marcus Morris has a great knack to find a shot he likes. Terrific with his mid-range.
The Celtics making a switch here. Hayward's checked in. The Lakers also changing it up. Lopez, he's checked in for Zubac. Nance comes in for Randall. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Ball. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Luke Walton was just talking about strategy with his team. He is not happy with the perimeter defense. He said, guys, our three-point line is too lax, and they're getting wide-open shots. Got to get over screens and get on top of them and get them off the line. We'll see if they get the message, guys.
Not much else the D can do besides get a hand up. I mean, Ingram is just one of those guys who makes contested shots consistently.
Now here's Hayward. And on the way from Irving for three. Nance with the rebound. Nance has got his sixth rebound on the night. Irving against Clarkson. Kicks to Caldwell-Pope. Nance a screen. Back to Caldwell-Pope. Lets the three fly. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
Morris a screen. Here's the screen. Down low, Tice. Second chance shot. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And the first one drops.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
You know, he may be kicking himself for that one miss, but establishing the 2-possession lead was key.
Ingram dishes to Clarkson. To the left side wing. Lopez, no luck. Boston leading by 5. Here is Hayward. He kicks to Irving. With the floater. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Irving's got 12 points in just the second half.
Boy, what a quarter for this guy. Just give him the basketball and get out of the way.
Nance passes to Caldwell-Pope. Nance a screen. And stolen by Hayward. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Buries the jumper to finish the break. And now it's a 9-point Celtic lead.
Well, Kevin, when you have an effective handle, it's easy to make the defense pay.
And the replay is courtesy of Under Armour. Unleash chaos. It was a great sequence from the steal all the way to the finish at the other end. Now, here's Clarkson. Nance a screen. Clarkson kicks to Nance. Caldwell Pope left side. Los Angeles with another miss.
The D slow to rotate, and he misses out on an easy chance from mid-range.
Irving, good.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Lakers trail by 12. Clarkson kicks to Caldwell Pope. At the top of the key, Lopez. Caldwell Pope against Brown. Can they get it? Some solid defense from Brown. Boston's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. And Hayward gets it to go.
Just relentless. Really impressed with how they've been able to maintain that focus.
I think it's obvious, Greg. They want this win. They're showing no let-up in their attack right now.
Now here's Nance. Clarkson. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. And Boston has possession. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Here's Irving. Lopez with the block.
Well, Lopez twice on the pipes. He has the length to do this every time on the defensive end.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now here's Lopez to the middle. Nance a screen. In the corner, it's Ingram. And stolen by Hayward. Fires the 3. They get it back.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Irving against Clarkson. Nance a screen. Clarkson kicks to Nance. Caldwell Pope on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Clock at 6. Lopez sets a screen for Caldwell Pope. The 3. The shot, no good.
Well, he continues to have trouble with his shot, well below 50% from the field in this period.
Irving against Clarkson. Outside Irving. It's good. Irving's got 31.
Boy, how does Kyrie collect himself so quickly before going up?
Caldwell Pope outside. Lopez a screen. Nance dishes to Clarkson. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Trying to cut into this lead. Bad time for a miscue.
Well, Greg, that's a huge error. You can't afford to make these kinds of mistakes when you're already playing from behind.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Horford comes in for Marcus Morris. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Jaylen Brown. The Lakers also with a sub. Ball's checked in. And Boston has possession. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Here's Horford, and that's off the glass and in. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 11 rebounds. Caldwell Pope outside. Nance passes the ball. Lopez a screen on Irving. Ball kicks to Ingram. Cans it from downtown.
And when Ingram is left alone from deep, his eyes light up. His shooting is just out of this world.
Irving dishes to Hayward. Not enough on that one as it misses. Lakers trail by 17. Caldwell Pope for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Boston leading by 14. Irving kicks to Horford. Shot from the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 10 assists here tonight. So active.
Listen, Horford has a very solid in-between game, and he's excellent at picking his spots.
Timeout called the Lakers. And Doris, as great as Al Horford is as a player, he might be even a better leader.
Well, he's a pro's pro. Al Horford is a guy who entered the league with great work habits and great skill. More than anything to me, though, it's his poise and calm demeanor under pressure that gives his teammates a ton of confidence.
Well, I mean, he needs to talk to his guys. The interior defense has been horrific.
Absolutely no rim protection whatsoever. At this point, the other team is walking all over them on the inside.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off a loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it 2 in a row. Ball, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Feeds it to Ball. They set the pick. Lopez, a screen on Irving. Lopez, a screen. 4 on the clock. For 3, Caldwell Pope connects from three-point range. Caldwell Pope's got 16 here in the second half.
And you can see where they're attacking here in the fourth, strictly from the perimeter.
Well, they've got the green light to pull the trigger from 3, and I'll tell you, they put it to good use here.
Smart kicks to Irving. Inside, it's tipped. One-on-one fast break. Here's Ball. Rebounded by the Celtics. Horford's got 11 rebounds in the game. Outside Irving. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a three-point play.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Celtics.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, I love the priority he placed on his passing tonight. It inspired great player movement, great ball movement. It seemed to me they knew they were going to get an easy bucket on every possession.
Now, here is Irving. Hayward outside. The dish to Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target with the open look.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
So both teams making some changes here. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Ennis dishes to Dang. Shot clock at 5. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And that one is good from Zubats.
Boy, defender taken out of the play with a rock-solid screen. No way he's going to get through that.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Rozier. Rebounded by Bogut. Now, here's Ball. Guarded by Smart. Ball kicks to Ennis. Here's Bogut. No good. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. Nice win tonight. What was your thought process coming into the game?
I was just going out there trying to compete on every play, trying to play as much defense as possible. Just sticking to our game plan. We had a game plan going in and we executed.
Got it done at both ends of the floor, Kyrie. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.